Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen and I love all things color. We talk about makeup, skincare, and also my favorite topic, sunscreen, especially physical sunscreen. So I do have a playlist dedicated to physical sunscreen specifically. So take a look at it if that's something that interests you. And I have the most recent playlist is a holiday of 2021. um I bought a few and I reviewed a few, so I have everything listed in that playlist, so I will link that down below as well. So come say hi to in the comment section. I would absolutely love to meet you if you're new here, or if you're a frequent visitor as well. I would love to say hi to you. So yeah, so this video, as the title suggests, we're gonna look at all of my favorite green eyeshadows, because green eyeshadows is all the rage right now. The green makeup everywhere. And thank God it's not on the cheek for the cheeks. This time it's for the eyes. There are so many different variation, not just one particular kind of green. Like a couple of years ago, it was just like olive green, right? So this time it's like any kind of green, so many different kinds of green, but there are greens in every palette. So I thought I'll just showcase my favorite one. This is the most recent palette from McGrath, the holiday one, and this is a totally unique color. Such a beautiful unique color. I'm gonna be I don't want to swatch a lot and waste a lot of space, because I look at that incredible guys. This particular shadow is so pigmented and so opaque and so metallic. Very pretty. I absolutely love that shade. Such a unique color. Very pretty green. And another one, Pat McGrath too. I have three Pat McGraths, I think. Ooh, who remembers this one? This, I think this was like the first time she introduced the Blitz Trance eyeshadows. So let's watch that green. That is actually kind of a very pretty, kind of a very subtle duochrome kind of a green. Very pretty. That's another beautiful one. And I think there's also another one. Oh, the original Mothership palettes, that blackened green. This definitely has a black base to it. And yeah, those are like that baked jelly kind of a. Okay, that is much darker. See, very pretty. Those three greens are spectacular. This video is just like to, I don't know, bring that spark back and taking a look at your own collection. Oh, and I haven't even said a word about my look, but I am madly in love with this look. Look at the colors. Like, there's definitely green there. So yeah, if you like this look and want to see how I created this, definitely leave a comment down below. Let's talk about Natasha Denona. This gold, oh sorry guys, this gold palette has a lot of greens. Like this one is kind of, oh wait, this one is kind of greenish. Let's see. It definitely has a hint of green. Look at that. And also that teal color, the deep teal. This is like a very dark black and teal. They all have like tones of green. This is also a really good palette. So yeah, but there's a hell of a lot. I mean, it is a gold palette, so there are like way too many golds. So there's something that, oh, speaking of melt, oh wait, I never said melt, but I have so many melt palettes because they do greens so well. Some seriously unique. The Gemini palette is just like, wow. Look at the state of that palette. I have used that a lot for sure. And these four, but that one is more like yellow and kind of doesn't really look that fantastically like mustardy green on me. Look at those colors. So pretty, guys. So pretty. It's a little dark actually. On me it kind of turns, it doesn't turn blackened or muddy, but I feel on like a slightly lighter skin, that green really looks just like wow. On me it does look good, but it's kind of on the darker side. It's like more grungy. And I love these, the mint green. I have not seen a mint green like these two, like almost blue, right? But this one too, this one is that dark. I mean, you could kind of categorize that as these three are just like, wow, very, very, very pretty. This palette itself is like very unique. Mint and reds. It's like, it's a very unique kind of a color combination, I gotta say. I'm not gonna lie. They really put some beautiful colors together. Mint green, and then there's blue, and then there's red. Very pretty. This is Muerte palette. Very, very pretty. Again, I love this palette itself altogether is really, really good. They did come out with the other one, right? This one is not exactly my favorite. They do have some beautiful grass green, but pretty color, but formula not that good, to be honest. Not as good as this. Oh, another fantastic palette from Melt is this one, the Smoke Sessions. Oh my gosh, it's just wonderful. This palette altogether is nothing that's not good about this palette. Like everything is just like, wow. I know like they had some pressing issues with this palette, but what a beautiful palette. I'm sorry, I just like went back and forth and kind of made it a little muddy. But if you're looking for a beautiful green palette and with a like I don't know, wearable golds as well, this is it. I think this is the best palette Melt has done. Like, I mean, this one is really unique, the reds, and like it just really like very, very different, but I really like this one too. Very, very pretty green. Let's talk about Menagerie, because I have two palettes from Menagerie and I think both are just so fantastic. The Whale Song palette is one of the best color stories that ever done. The colors are so true to color, and they don't really pull. They kind of look like the ocean, to be honest. They don't pull teal. I know it's a little hard to describe. And look at this color Whale Song looks so blue, but it has a definite, it definite, you see that green there? You see that hint of green? It kind of is very unique. It kind of like pulls depending on what color you use. If you use like a matte green, it's gonna look kind of pull green, and that's this color. This palette, if you're a green lover, I think the Whale Song will really look good. I think you really like it. And yeah, it's a beautiful, stunning palette, guys. The color story is phenomenal, and the tone of colors they picked is just like, wow. I've always been so incredibly happy whenever I did like a look with this. I'm always like, wow, how is this? I created this such a beautiful color story. And then another Menagerie palette is the Serenity. The Annette and Menagerie, they did a collab. I gotta give a shout out to this color because I love this color by itself. Not the formula is also really fantastic, but this kind of color is just wow, so pretty. Look at that beautiful, like a beautiful, like a fresh grass, a fresh leaf kind of a color, like a yellow and green, golden yellow. Sorry, wait, what? Golden green. Very pretty. I really like that one too. Oh, let's talk about Flower Beauty. This is a very Jungle Lights palette. I compared this with Midnight Sun from Pat McGrath because there are a lot of similarities. So I will link that video down below. This is like such a good dupe for that palette, but I like this green. There is a similar green to this in the Pat McGrath's Midnight Sun palette, but I like this better than that. That's why this palette is in the video. That palette is not. That is very dark and very blackened, but this is, look at this. This is vibrant compared to the Pat McGrath one. So yeah, this palette itself as a whole is fantastic. They came out with like a rose gold kind of a palette. Yeah. Oh wait, speaking of Melt, I really like this one. Xenon. Very pretty green. This is like a very like the ultimate soft metallic. It kind of looks like matte, but it's pretty pigmented. It actually stays on and it looks vibrant. I really like this color. You don't even see the shimmer, but when you shear it out, it kind of like you can see the shimmer only when if you blend this shadow out, and kind of when it shears out, you can see that subtle shimmer, and really likes, I like the way it makes my skin eyelid feel. So it's a very pretty color. So what do we have next? All right, so I wanted to talk about some greens from Devinah Cosmetics. Devinah Beauty, Devinah something, I don't know what's the full name. This color, Orion, look at that. This is so similar to this, right, from Pat McGrath. Look at that. Or maybe it's more green, brighter green, I don't know. This is a very unique green. It's kind of unique. Let's swatch that. I think it's a little bit brighter. Pat McGrath is more kind of has a dark like a undertone to it, like a gray, like a sage green undertone, but this one is all bright. It's loaded with glitter, by the way. You gotta be careful with this formula. They came out with like new formula, or I'm not sure, but it's loaded with glitter. You gotta be super careful with that formula. I just wanted to give a shout out to that particular shade, because you don't really see that like lighter green colors all that often. Hang on, my table is kind of getting full, so I need to move things around. I will be right back. All right, guys, let's talk about one more product from Devinah. So this is a multi-chrome, and this is super unique because it is like a, it's like a, oh my gosh, I cannot describe how stunning, what a beautiful duochrome that is. Such a unique one. I don't have a dupe for this. I have so many Clionadh shadows multichrome. I have also multichrome from other brands, but this is a super unique one. I do not have a dupe for this. I think there's a dupe with Chaos. I think there is one dupe from Chaos. I will look it up and I will put it down below. But no, that is a very unique. That is called Chromosphere, so that's a very unique color. I have this color. Look at that. This is almost like, this is called Radiation, and it kind of is strong. Like it's a very strong green, kind of like Radiation. Look at that. Some serious competition. Like some brands have some serious competition, guys. Beautiful green. Again, if you want to think about this is very different. Honestly, it's a very kind of, I don't even know what to call this. What tone of green? I don't like a grass green, but super neon and so like out there. I also wanted to give a shout out to this color called Big Bang from Terra Moons. Again, such a fantastic green. Look at that green. It's like I believe they're called gray based multichromes and not like black based multichromes. They are kind of gray based. Very pretty. And I think Clionadh also has very similar multichromes, gray based, but they're called deep iridescent ones. So right now on my eyes I have all Clionadh shadows, and they are from the deep iridescent collection, meaning they are that gray based eyeshadows. So just FYI. So what else? Oh, another shadow from Clionadh, I'm sorry, Terra Moons. Again, there is like a dead on dupe for this shade in their iridescent, in Clionadh's iridescent lineup. Just FYI, exact spot on dupes. And again, this is also a dupe from hang on, this is not a dupe. There is a dupe for this shadow in Clionadh as well, in their deep iridescent lineup. This is called Titan. Look at that. Just amazing. There's a beautiful green flip. Look at that orangey green to gold. Just phenomenal. Just unreal, right? Some of the best greens, guys. Seriously. So what else? I have like exact dupes for this on my eyes, but these are from Clionadh, just FYI. So those are the colors that I absolutely adore, like for the greens from Clionadh. Let's talk about Viseart quickly. Oh wait, before Viseart, let's get Pat McGrath out of the way because I have one more from her. This is, what is this called? I keep forgetting what this is called because, oh my gosh, this green is just seriously amazing, just phenomenal, just so bright and so vibrant and so glittery. It is her Blitz Trance formula, so which is like baked. What is that? What is this palette called? I completely forgot what it's called. If someone knows, let me down below the comment section because I've forgotten what it's called. That is like the first like Mothership palette that everybody went like crazy over because the shadows were so vibrant. Then a new palette from Viseart, Bijouxette palette. Oh, I love this green. I love that green. So pretty. It's not it doesn't exactly come out like a true green. It's very teal. Look at that pigmentation. Look at the depth. It's not blackened at all. There's so many dark green shades that have the black base. This one does not have the black base. It is a true green. No matter how many times or how much you like blend it out, it's gonna stay true to color. Just incredible. That green is just so vibrant. I think you'd be very impressed by that green. So pretty. Okay, what do we have here? This is like a cute little palette from Sugarpill. I bought it so long ago. I love this blue color. Like it's kind of greenish blue. I bought this palette for this color, right? That's why I got it. So let me quickly swatch that matte for you. Speaking of mattes, I don't know. Look at that. Such a beautiful, so vibrant. It just lifts. It just like pops on dark skin. It's a beautiful color. Speaking of mattes, Viseart's Grande Pro Volume 3 palette has like an entire, like a column for teal, like a greenish tone teal, and then they have an entire column for greens. So unfortunately, I'm not sure where it is, which is very concerning because when it comes to Viseart, I really need to know where they are at all times because I use them all the time. So I'm like, what happened to it? What, like, how could it go missing? Or like, how could I like misplace it somewhere? Anyways, probably go and find out. Hang on, this is the last one. It's the last one. Last but not the least, it's Freakin' Bad's palette. Sorry, yeah, it's Freakin' Bad's palette. This is a collab Butte Bean and Shroud Cosmetics. There are some phenomenal greens and teals here. I love this palette. I adore this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these 4. This is like I'm leaving this out because it's more bluish. This is a teal color, but more bluish for sure. But this green is what? That mustard is true mustard, and it stays true mustard. It's not just for like swatching purposes or anything like that. It looks this good. Even on the eyes, it looks this fantastic. Let me just quickly swatch that. They really did some phenomenal work with the color selection, and also the brand itself did some really great work with respect to formulation. I'm swatching those two. It's like a sage green with silver kind of a tone, and then this is that like a lime green, very pretty. Oh, I want to also talk about, I know this one looks so purple, but on my skin tone that purple really doesn't like pop. It's like a purple to mint green flip, and that green really on the eyes, honestly it looks more green. On me, on my skin tone, it pulls more green than purple, to be honest. If I really want to see the purple, I really need to build it up and really like pack it. Yeah, so for me it kind of looks more green on me, on my eyes. So yeah, so this is again a beautiful and incredible palette. I really recommend this. It's not that expensive at all. So yeah, I believe we've come to the end of the video. I didn't really dive deep in my single eyeshadows, to be honest, and like pull a lot out, because this itself was a little bit overwhelming for me to pull these palettes out. And so it was a lot of work. So, and we're here, it's already 20 minutes, so I think this is more than enough. So these are my favorite green eyeshadows. If you have any specifics in the shadows I showed, let me know down below in the comment section. If you have other eyeshadows from other palettes or other singles that you absolutely adore and would absolutely repurchase, and you would recommend to me and also other viewers, let us all know down below in the comment section. We would absolutely love it. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching and all the swatch party, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.